We are live. Let me start recording, and we are now recording as well. So boom, we are live, we are recording. Everything's good. Could check, everything looks fine. Let me pop out chat. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. As you can see, I've gone back to speed stacks again. Rocking this nice little cubicle mini mat. Welcome back, Cubed. Hello, Durbear. Hello, Thomas. Oh, my scroll wheel is trash. I have a new mouse on the way. So don't tell this to Mo. But I'm getting him a mouse. So basically what I want to do is, because his birthday's in 2 weeks, I'm going to get him a mouse, like a gaming mouse. And so it's going to be an upgrade to the one he's already got. And then I'm basically going to I'm going to yoink his old one. So that's the plan. Hello Hacker, hello Rohan, hello Nox, hello Duo Cubing, hello Shadman, hello Cubing Odisha, hello Jen, hello Duo Cubing, I think I said Duo Cubing twice. Hello Game Man, hello Bobastic Bob. Yeah. So today we are trying the Huameng UV. So this one's a good one. This one's a nice one. UV. Nice, good old UV Huameng. Yeah. Cool. Anywhoozin'. Yep, everything's good. So basically, I'll explain what happened. I was using the stack mat yesterday, and I was having issues where I would get my solves reset. So, like, I'd do like a solve, and it'll just register as like a 0-second solve, which was annoying. But apparently that's a common issue. It's not just me. So it's been like that for a few years, which I can imagine is then a hardware-related issue. Have you tried online battle? I've tried Let's Cube, if that counts. But yeah. How's the music volume? Is it too low? Too high? How's my volume? Is my volume too low? Too high? But yeah. And then I tried the GAN timer. So the GAN timer for me, for whatever reason, it does a solve, but then it disconnects from CS timer every like 30 seconds. I've tried the one in CS timer as well, that tool, the battle function. But yeah, one thing I do need to try, or I do want to try, I don't have to try it, but I will try it, is if I solve my stack mat, is allow, okay, and then is the cable plugged in? It is. So I want to try a scramble. Okay, ignore the fact that I've been getting 0-second solves. That was just me doing stack mat testing. This scramble from on Discord. Where is it? I want to try a scramble because apparently it's someone's PB scramble. So I don't want to try it. I want to see what the hype is all about. I don't know where it's put though. Where is it? Where is it? Wait, let me... Oh, there we go. So the scramble is D2B2. Okay, I'll do the scramble. D2, B2, U2, R prime, B2, L, F2, D2, L, F2, R prime, F prime, D, U, F prime, L, B2, R, D, L prime. So this was the scramble from Hacker. So I'm gonna try out and see what all the hype is about with the scramble. Oh yeah. I must have completely messed up then, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I would advise you to create a Let's Cube room and be able to practice with your spectators. True. But the thing about Let's Cube is that it can be a bit buggy sometimes. So it is a bit distracting. Which do you think is the best out of these 3 cubes? Tornado V3, RCM V5, Bolko, or Guong Emperor? I'd say Tornado V3 if you're getting the flagship version or higher. Cubed is here. XDD. Yeah, I would say avoid the impersonation. I mean, I personally don't have an issue with it, but I would say it's misleading. It could make people think that Cubehead is saying something that maybe he doesn't represent. So yeah, I would say maybe avoid using the fake Cubehead account. Yeah. Otherwise, I shall have to time you out for 24 hours. But yeah, I don't want to do that. So yeah, okay. Serious mode. We are trying out the Huameng YS3M Ball Core UV. Now this is a cube that I like. I like this cube. Hopefully focus doesn't fail on me a lot of the time. Hopefully everything looks good as well. Let me unclick that. There we go. Okay, so this cube's very dry, so I'm going to need help setting it up. So what I'm going to do first is get rid of the squeak sound. So I'll do a demo. Huameng center caps are annoying. Yesterday we tried out the regular version, the regular ball core, and we used Luke Garrett's setup, and it was pretty good. You know what, we'll leave the squeaking for now, just because I can't pinpoint where it is. We'll... Oh, no, wait, before I do that. Do we replicate Luke Garrett's setup again? Or do we try something different? That's up to you guys. It is a bit fast. And I think I'll probably either go with a YoCube setup or Luke Garrett setup, or maybe like an angstrom or something. It's up to you guys. I do have the lubes necessary to create what setup we need. As long as it's cubicle lubes, I'm fine. Different. Okay. Got a DM. Okay, I shall look into that DM in a bit. Interesting. But yeah, that's for another time. YoCube lube. It's amazing to see you grow so much. I remember you being on 700 subs and now you're on 3k. Yeah, I remember when at certain points you used to be the only viewer in the stream. And that was like good times. I remember those times very vividly. Yeah, good vibes. Just having like 1 or 2 people in the stream. It was very chill. I'm not saying it isn't chill now. But yeah, good vibes, good vibes. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. YoCube lube. Okay. We'll go with the YoCube setup, because I have a strong feeling, here's the thing, I have a strong feeling that this or the ball core version, yeah, this one, I have a feeling one of these two is going to become the next YoCube. Why is there a 1-minute single in the session? I was testing the stack mat timer, so for some reason the stack mat disconnects, so I was deliberately doing like long solves. Like just leaving the timer running. So that's why there's a 1-minute solve and there's also like 1-second solves. This is a test session. I haven't started yet. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with the YoCube setup. So off the top of my head, YoCube setup consists of several ingredients. Dignitas. Then we've got weight 5. I need to find where weight 5 is. Where's weight 5? It's in here somewhere. Let's find it. Oh no. This setup's a mess, by the way. I need to tidy it up at some point. Mountain Trucks is 50k. Weight 5, there we go, bingo. Okay. Alright, so the Yo-Cube setup consists of several ingredients. Let's go through them together, shall we? We've got Dignitas, Weight 5 silicone lubricant, very fancy. We've got Mystic, and then we've got, I think, DNM. I think those are the 4 ingredients. Which one do you like more, UV or glossy? Probably UV if I have the option. But I wouldn't pay that much extra if I had UV. Like, for the Tornado V3, I think glossy's fine. You don't need UV for Tornado V3. But yeah, okay, so let's get one of these syringes. Syringe tip. I'm going to add the Weight 5 first. So this is a typical order. You got to flick it as part of the syringe tradition. Let's put this syringe in. Hopefully it's not. Oh no. Wrong syringe, right? This is, I use that for max command, so I can't reuse it for something else. Okay. So, Weight 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an edge out. Let's go back to unboxing angle. You don't need to see all that. I usually use pliers to take off the cap thing. I thought I broke it. Holy. Almost gave myself quite the shock there. So, here's the plan. I get an edge piece. I remember which edge piece it is. So it's the yellow-orange. I take the Weight 5. Gently push it out the syringe. If I can. And that's it, and get a thick strand. On both sides, and that's it. Ah! This is why I don't like syringe lubes, they're very messy. So there we go, there's our Weight 5 done. We then put that in. Oh no, wait, we have to put the corner in first. We put the corner in. We then put the edge in. So we've got Weight 5 on the tracks. Step 1 complete. Before we can move on, I have to break this in. Holy, this is gummy now. So I can see the lubing time being a good way to warm up as well. So whilst I'm breaking in the lube, I'm also warming up my fingers. Insane scramble, try out after you're done. Where? Oh, wait, I need to scroll up. Oh no, wait, you haven't sent it yet. Okay, so Weight 5, step 1 complete. I'm just going to quickly break this in. And then we'll move on to step 2. Step 2 is Dignitas. Now, I'm going to have to be careful with the exact amounts because I don't know what exact amounts I'll need for this cube. But it's going to take a while to break in, that's the problem. Like already, the Weight 5's made it really gummy. And I think that's broken in. Yo, hello Chewbacca Cuba. So now I'm going to pull out another edge. So let me quickly solve it so I know that I don't get any issues. I can hear a bit of squeaking, so I might have to deal with that at some point as well. Okay, it's a bit on the tight side as well, so I might have to deal with that. So, second thing we do is we add the Dignitas. So Dignitas is like a white, like very like gummy lube. Let me find something. Boom. So you could use a paintbrush. I have like an entire pack of these like swab things. You can get them super cheap. So usually I tend to reuse them if I can, but they tend to fray quite easily. So I just end up pulling out another one. So let's add some Dignitas now. So Dignitas is the white one, Gravitas is the clear one. So what we do now is usually I pull out a white edge instead of a yellow edge. So it's on the opposite side. Gently, without breaking the cube. And then I get the edge. first thing you need to do with Dignitas is you need to mix it around a bit because it's got like that weird non-Newtonian like stickiness. It's kind of like a solid, so you have to like squish it around a bit to unsolid it. And then as you can see, I've got a lot on the swab, so I might wipe some off. But that is a healthy amount, so I'm going to use this. So that focuses. A nice healthy blob, and put that straight onto the tracks of the pieces. And then if I have a bit extra, a tiny bit on this like bottom part, and on the piece surface as well. Alright, let me put that away for now. Yeah, I don't know why I wiped on my trousers, that's gonna stain probably. So yeah, so we got the Dignitas done, almost. I'm gonna put this in, break it in, and then I'll see if I need any more. It should make the cube really gummy and plush, because right now the cube's really slow. The cube is whiter than my future. How to set up your YoCube tutorial, yeah. Imagine if this actually becomes the next YoCube, and I've just like tried it in advance. That'll be funny. Because as soon as the next set of YoCubes come out, we'll probably make a video on it pretty quickly. We'll do a Cube With Me series on all the YoCubes. But I have a feeling the RS3M V5 and the Huameng YS3M are going to be the two YoCubes. The Deluxe V3 and the Eco V3. However, the YoCube original is the WRM 2021, and I feel like that's becoming outdated. This cube's really slow now, so I feel like this is probably normal to be this slow. It's probably going to need a lot of braking, so I'm going to do a bit of chatting whilst breaking this in. So I might as well move over to the screen. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I am planning on doing a Q&A, probably when we hit 3k subs. So if you do have any questions, join the Discord. And then in the channel called Ask, I think I have a Q&A channel on the Discord server. Ask a few questions, and I'll answer them in the Q&A. But I think we've never done a Q&A ever. That's the thing. The next YoCube is gonna be the Weilong V500. Oh, so that one's around the corner then probably. We're on V9. We'll probably get V500 in a few months. Bro's gonna demolish the world record one day. Okay, the cube's gone really gummy. Maybe I added too much lube. Have I ruined it? Quite possibly. Now I'm gonna have to dump a heap of Mystic. I usually shake it up before I do it, because then it's got like a watery layer. So I usually shake it up a bit. And I'm gonna add this to the pieces. Oops. I'll close the Dignitas now, I don't think I need that anymore. Can you pin me? I think if I pin messages, they get pretty obnoxious at the top. When you say gummy, I want to eat gummy bears. Yeah, it's like that, like squishy sound. Heap of Mystic. Nice healthy blob of Mystic there on the tracks. Oh no, I haven't ruined it. This is good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's super close up. Alright, I'm gonna break this in. The Mystic wakes this cube right up. Do you think 20 solves a day is good enough practice? It depends what you're practicing. I think if you're just doing 20 solves and that's it, then probably not. If you're doing 20 like very deliberate solves, as in like you're targeting something very specific, like you're learning a new alg, you're grinding something in particular, and I'd probably do that. But yeah, focus on deliberate practice instead of just mindless solves. Okay, so the Mystic is broken in very nicely. The last piece of the puzzle is a lube that I haven't had in quite a while. DNM 37. So my ball of DNM went weird somehow. It went like all sticky. I'm gonna rewatch this when my YS3M comes. I'm gonna add 2 drops, a rather conservative 2 drops for now. And then as the session goes on, if I need it speeding up, I'll add another drop. Only 2 drops. What should I add more? I think 2 drops is enough, right? I don't think you rarely need more than 2 drops. Especially if you've lubed it with something else as well. Like I added Mystic. I get the name, ID, and intro. Zoom in, speed cubing. This cube's good. I like it. Any tips on learning full OLL faster? Split them into small groups. And then just learn 1 a day. Just 1 a day. That's all you have to do. It's like, if the only cubing you do is that 1 OLL in that day, then do that. That's something I wish I did. I'm giving advice that I'm not actually taking into action myself. I think 2 is enough, yeah. 2's fine. Cube's a decent speed. Ooh, this cube's good. I might have to remove the stickiness though, because now some of the lubes on the outside. Ooh, I just realized the piece surface is kind of dry. The internals are moist, but the piece surface is dry. So what I might do at some point is add a bit of D&M to the piece surface. Or a tiny bit of Dignitas, actually. You know what, I'll do that now. I might regret this, but we'll see. Like a teeny tiny bit. I just open it up. I got nothing on that. Just don't like the piece surface. I'm left-handed, which makes this really awkward because I'm like covering the screen. But I've basically just painted it onto the surface of the cube, of the piece. Kind of like that. And then break that in. That's just to remove the like dryness. Now, if the squeaking is prominent... Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. It's a bit on the heavy side though. So we'll see. Should I sub to you? It's up to you. It's up to you. Let's not spam chat because, yeah, it's up to you. So, wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna quickly go wash my hands. I think the cube is pretty much done now. I'm gonna wipe the cube down and then wash my hands, and I shall be right back. We are ready for Cube with Me, episode 43. I shall be right back. I'm back. Whew. Now my hands are nice and dry and unlubed. Let me quickly dry off this cube. Do you know full well I don't? Can I get pinned? I think the thing about chat, I'm not a huge fan of how YouTube chat works. It scrolls really fast and the pinned comment is kind of obtrusive at the top. So I tend to not pin comments. Welcome back, no cubing. I would say that the YoCube server is really the best out there, agreed. It's one of the best, definitely, but it's 4 loops and it's a bit time consuming to set up. I'm gonna make a new main channel, Cubehead, and start videos going, ayo. Okay. Sure. I ain't gonna stop you. But yeah, okay. So, I'm back to using the speed stacks timer. We'll see how long that lasts. Hopefully I don't throw the speed stacks timer into a wall, because I might well do that if... yeah. Is every comment being tripled again today? I don't know. Sometimes there's a glitch where it sends the message 3 times. And I don't blame those people, but yeah. It's gonna start super gummy and slow. Unless I add a bit of D&M to help break in the loop. I might have to go 3 drops. Or actually, you know what? I'll add a little bit more Mystic instead. So I've topped it up with another tiny drop of Mystic, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. The cube's ready. How do you feel about time-based timers? I don't know much about them. I've seen videos in my recommended about the whole, like, scorecardless timing method. But I don't know much about it. I'll have to watch the video that I can't remember who made on it. Okay, this cube is good. The grip is good, so I've got no excuses. Okay, we are ready. We are ready. Cube is a little bit tight. I don't know. No, it'll be fine. Alright, let's get ready. This is it. I'm gonna use code critics. Nice. Put the stream background while I'm on comp. Oh, you're playing Valorant. What's your rank? I'm curious. I was playing Valorant yesterday, and I am a silver 1, so I'm guessing that's like noob. But yeah, I'm silver 1. But the thing with me is I play Valorant once for like, I play it consistently for a week, then I ditch it for like 3 months, and then I just repeat the process. Hello, Dia. Silver. I'm silver as well. We can maybe queue up at some point. That would be funny. Anyway, I am getting sidetracked. Today we are trying the Huameng YS3M Ball Core UV. This is a good cube. I do hope I can beat some cube with me records today. Let's hope the stack mat doesn't make me rage out. And we should be fine. First solve. $14.24, decent start. I've noticed these mini mats are really thick, so it doesn't make as much of a slam when it drops. Yeah. My MGC 4x4 was meant to come today, but it didn't. Sag. I hate when the tracking doesn't update and it's not accurate. Because then you're waiting around for something and then it doesn't show up and then it's just a bit disappointing. White keyboard is so clean. Imagine cubing time that's as clean as keyboard. Shall I match it up with like a white cube mat? Well, it is white. It'll probably look grey on the screen because of like the white balance issues. If I do something like that, I guess it's more like color coordinated. Okay, I think we are ready. We are in the rhythm of solves. Unless something isn't working. Yeah. The white keyboard is like a cheapo Chinese keyboard. I actually don't even know the brand name. I don't even think there's a brand name. Which is funny, because a lot of people ask about the keyboard and how it looks good. But it's very much aesthetic. It's not the most functional keyboard out there. Did I just do the same scramble twice? The last layer seemed identical. It's like waiting for CS Timer setup video. So the CS Timer setup video, this stream setup, is going to be next week's Member Monday. So I've decided that Mondays is going to be my exclusive member video day. Just type the code 888 on the CS Timer server. I would, but then I feel like that's distracting. Because then I'll have to wait for the people in the session to finish solving stuff. I kind of want to go at my own speed. Setup looking nice is hello glorification. Or you'll get a clean CS Timer red-black theme. I kind of don't want to mess with it because I've got it dialed in now. Because I feel like it might mess with the visuals. We're in for a good stream today. Ooh, okay. This is where things get interesting. Because the problem I had with the matte cubes is that they were not grippy out of the box. So I had to take like 50 solves adjusting to it. This is good out of the box. Yeah. I won't use the setup video as I'm a mobile user. I don't want you to see my bad times. But okay, I mean, how bad are they? How bad is bad? I'm curious. Yeah, let's get those out of the way. Let's tidy up the desk a bit. Yo, this... I can't wait to get rid of this cable. I have a wireless mouse coming. I'm still using this cheapo Dell mouse, which has been extremely abused at this point. It's like this cheapo office mouse. But at some point, hopefully, I'll get rid of it and I'll replace it with a new coming mouse. So we'll see. Okay, next, scramble. Okay, the cube's on a bit sluggish, but that's okay. It's getting to like a more controllable speed. The lube's broken in. And now I am getting a bit of a squeak as well. So I might have to lube the maglev like I did last stream. What's your PB? It's an 8.11. The cube with me record is an 8.65. I think that says. I have the same mouse. Yeah, it's a pretty like average mouse. But yeah. Okay, next solve. So far so good. If the times do duplicate, then let me know, because that is a common issue. The grip is really good on this cube. Like, really good. Like, I'd say the grip is better than regular glossy plastic cubes. And I think with a good grip, you can have a good, like, reliable cube. How's your day going? It's going well. It's going well. Thanks for asking. It's almost the end of the day. So, yeah. I need to get rid of Discord. Are you guys hearing Discord pings? I should probably close it. My bad. That's probably distracting. If I did have Discord pings. Okay, we're in for a good stream. I've said that before, but I'll say it again. There's a good chance that there's still an upwards climb from here. Like, these aren't the best solves I'm going to get this session, but they're already really good. My mom bought the mouse home from her office. Yeah, it's like a generic office mouse. Yeah. No. I will get a sub 10 today. That cube bounced. Did you see that? Oops. I probably shouldn't have done that. That cube bounced. Yeah. Whew. Oh yeah. I'm warmed up. Do you know full OLL? I don't. I still need to count how many I know. That's something I haven't done yet. I'll do that at some point. This is good. This is good. You should learn from Cubed and his sheet. Yes, I got that in my recommended recently, actually. I'm starting to get like some of his older videos in my recommendation feed, and that was one of them. It was the ALG PDF. Let me quickly open up my Cube With Me records so I can see what I'm working with. I think we're going to break some today. Also, to let you know, I have a battle with Phoenix tomorrow. We're having a rematch. So those of you who watched the YoCube video that I did, I had a race with Phoenix, who's also the mod of this channel. And yeah, so we're gonna battle him. What do you think of espresso cookies? I haven't tried those. Espresso cookies, is that like, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. That seems too posh for me. Okay. Oh, that could have been a lot better. That could have been a lot better, but this is good. This is really good. Sounds like a coffee cookie, yeah. That's probably what it is, to be honest. The grip on this cube is really good, which is probably the reason why I'm getting good solves. Is if the cube's grippy, then it's good. That's probably why I got good solves in the GAN 12 as well, because that was UV. Come to think of it, a lot of the records I got were on UV cubes. Actually, no, they weren't. So the GAN 12, the RCM Super V2, those were the, so 4 out of the potential 7 records were on UV cubes. So that's interesting, something to note. Do you know full oil? I don't. I think I answered that before. Yeah. 872. First sub 10 of the session. Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be a tough battle tomorrow. Decent. I will take that. Zorez, I think I'll have to mute you again. You're sending very like repetitive messages, and I don't know why. Actually, Phoenix is in chat. You can handle it. It's fine. What is your go-to British snack? A British snack? I don't know. What's British and a snack? Like custard creams? I don't know. Digestives? I don't know what's traditionally British. Custard creams, yeah. Good snack. Good old British snack. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. That's my first... Oh no, second bad solve of the session. I think I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it early rather than late. I'm going to add a bit of lube on each of the sides. So this is how I'm going to do it. I am going to add a tiny bit of this thin lube on each of the sides to remove the squeak. Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't say it. Whenever someone tells me to say something, I tend to not do it. Especially on stream. And I'd say I know vague Hindi. I mean, I don't know it fully. But I do know certain words, for sure. So I was like, nah. I'll opt out of that one. Cookies are cookies. Agreed. Based. I mean, I can't argue with that. Biscuits are biscuits. Also true. Too many compilations of people saying stuff accidentally on streams. Oof. That's not good. And then it gets clipped out of context. And they're like, whoa, this guy said a thing. Yeah, no, not good. So I'm just quickly dabbing a bit of lube on the springs. And then putting the cap straight on so my fingers don't get covered in lube. And that's it. There we go. So now all I need to do is a bit of this. Oh no. The outside of the Adheron bottle was a little slimy. That's not good. And there's lube on the desk for some reason. I don't know how I got that far. Why is there lube on the desk? I'll get rid of that. Oh, that's done something. I think that's done something. That should remove the springiness, not the springiness, the squeaky spring noise. Yeah, I keep saying springs, it's maglev. But yeah, maglev makes like a squeak. Especially on these Moyu cubes. So you have to add a bit of lube and then just distribute it around. I usually use a thin weight lube for this though. Not a thick lube. Because I don't want to slow it down that much. I don't think Oreos are cookies. Oreos are biscuits. Oreos are definitely biscuits. Oh, are they? Are they a sandwich of cookies? Still a biscuit though. I will take it. Wait, did I reset the timer? I think I did. Mr. Head was watching? I don't know. Not sure. But yeah. Yeah, because there's two things in the filling. True. In my country, we don't separate biscuits and cookies. They're all one the same. What country is that, if you don't mind me asking? I know. Terrible. Let's just erase that. Okay, so my aim for today is to break at least one cube with me record, and then my secondary aim is to get a sub 10 single today. Guatemala. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that actually. I'm gonna head out of stream, got a few things to do. I may be back if I'm doing fast enough. See ya. Okay. You got your priorities straight. That's good. Make a setup on Tornado V3 without Angstrom and your setup. What setup should I use then? Any suggestions? Nope. Actually, no, that wasn't that bad. I don't know why I raised that so quickly. I think it's because of the big pauses I had, which were bad. Why are chat talking about food and cooking on a cubing live stream? I mean, it's an interesting conversation. I mean, I don't mind it. Yeah, there's a bit of latency when the actual timer stops, but the times are identical, so there's nothing to worry about there. Am I in center frame when I'm actually solving though? They should make edible cube loops. That's not a bad idea actually. I feel like people just slurp them up though. I mean, they're already halfway there with the centered cube loops. Use Mystic, FZ Calm, Dignitas. Okay, that's a good setup. I shall note that down. Yeah. I'll do that at some point, probably. I hate that G-Bomb. That was a decent solve. Did that timer stop early? Did I remember just stop the time? Right. Whenever I get a decent solve now, I'm paranoid that I messed up. Like I forgot to reset the timer, or like the time just stopped early. The cube sounds so yummy, it does. It's very gummy. It's got the Your Loop setup. Could be the next Your Cube, who knows? Your Cube Deluxe, perhaps. 1400. Hello, DC Cubes. Espresso cookies are the best one. Whoa. That was a weird timer glitch. This might mess up the solve, but we'll see. Still sub 15. I don't mind that. Are any times duplicated? Probably not. So we're doing alright. We're doing good. 1344 average of 12. Let's compare that to the Cube With Me records. How far away are we? About a second. About a second. But not too bad at all. I think we're on track to get a good average this stream. Imagine if we beat the average of 100 today. After how many episodes? That'll be pretty good. Why aren't you using the GAN timer? It connects wirelessly. I'm having some issues right now with the GAN timer, where it disconnects after like a minute every 30 seconds. It just like disconnects. I'm guessing it's a Bluetooth thing, or it's a browser thing. So I'm troubleshooting at the moment, and until I can reliably use it, I won't use it. Imagine Rubik's actually making a decent cube. Apparently their collab with GAN was somewhat decent. And GG. I mean, it wasn't a terrible solve. Could have been a lot worse. So in that sense, it's not too bad. How did you get sponsored? I emailed the cubicle and then they accepted. That happens when it turns off. It's an issue because it turns off after a minute, but not an issue just for you. So is it an issue like with the timer in general? I need to check because Cubehead did a stream with the GAN timer. I want to have a look at how he set up. I almost skipped that OLL. I was thinking about buying it. Yeah, until I can work out what the issue is, whether it's an issue with the timer itself or it's an issue with my setup. That could also be an option. Until I work that out, I can't recommend it. How long does shipping take from the cubicle to the UK? So the cheapest option usually takes 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. Although if you're packaged, so typically Mo and I get cubes in bulk. Like we make large orders. And then the shipping option's usually the DHL one, which is 3 to 5 working days or something like that. But the cheapest option is about a few weeks, so you do have to wait a bit. It's not too bad. No, I thought I did it. Still a decent solve, but imagine. That felt fluid. Probably not my turning, but the cube itself is very fluid. The UV coin is very nice. So far, apparently there's issues with the UV coin, but I personally haven't had an issue yet with any UV code Moyu cube. Getting sponsored is overrated, to be fair. Yeah, people see it as like the final quest in their cubing journey, even though it's not. Like, you know, it's. People say it's like their lifelong dream to get sponsored, and I don't know. Do the setup on the flagship version, as most people use this version. Okay. So what was it? Calm, Dignitas. I can't remember the setup. Send it on the Discord server and I'll probably remember it. How did I mess up cross that badly? Buying your own cubes actually makes you work hard and appreciate the cubes you have in your collections. True. But then again, you're suggesting that people who are sponsored don't work hard. And I feel like both could be the case. Free cubes are free cubes, agreed. Eventually, I feel like though, every YouTuber eventually becomes desensitized to getting new cubes. Like, it hits different when you're getting cubes for the first time. Or like you're buying cubes, because then it's more thrilling. But when you're getting cubes like all the time, you start to get desensitized eventually from getting new cubes. It's not as thrilling as it is originally. I messed that up. Oh no, I'm on a downward spiral. Chug jug. I ordered from the cubicle to Slovakia, which is even further, and it only took 2 weeks. Okay. I mean, it varies, it depends. I almost spilt that all over me. It varies logistically when and where you're ordering from. Because if you're ordering during a busy time period, then it makes sense. They'll take a bit longer. Or if you're ordering something on pre-order, you have to wait for it to ship as well. So that's a factor you have to consider. Yeah, 2 weeks is not too bad. That's actually alright. When I tell Indians I have 500 rupee cube, they start gasping. Is that expensive? What's the cubing scene like in India? Like what's considered a budget cube in India, rupees wise? Because I feel like it's very different. Because like the economy. I should have done the backwards or U-perm. Meilong M. How much is that though? Like what's the conversion rate? Because I'm imagining there's taxes as well on cubes. There's probably a tax. Meilong M is very popular in Malaysia and Indonesia. I see a lot of people online using the next cube, which I feel like is similar to the Meilong / RSDM. Wait, what have I done? Okay, I am catching a bit, and that's probably because either it's a bit of friction, which I doubt, or I'm just bad. It's just a skill issue in general. It's probably the second option. A budget cube for normal people is like 200 rupee or 500 rupee. But for content creators and speed cubes is like 2,000 rupees. Like X-Men. Interesting. Tunnel vision. Terrible. What's happened in the last 5 solves? I've just gone downhill. 14.09 average of 25. That's pretty mid. That's well over a second away. I need to focus up a bit. I'm messing up the cross quite a lot. That's probably what the issue is. I'm not inspecting enough. The cube like bounces off the map. It's kind of strange. It's a heavier cube though, I feel like. It feels heavier. I don't know if it actually is heavier than most of the cubes in the market. Meilong M is very popular, $3 to $4 in USD. That's pretty cheap. I believe they sell cubes for cheap because they only take 25 to 50 in profits. Perhaps. People in India consider some things useless by itself. We spend more than $2 on things like this. Yeah, it depends. I mean, is the cost of living a lot higher, I'm guessing? Or like relative to the average wage? Something like that, it has to be. I'm guessing speed cubes are considered like a more luxury product in certain areas. Good solve. I like that. Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy the hobby enough, you'd spend money on it. Like speed cubing, you can see a lot of people are collecting cubes. They're trying different cubes to see which one they like the most. And if you really enjoy it, then I'd say go for it. And obviously, if you have the funds to do so. Yeah. Another good solve. 11:31. That's the best solve of the session so far. This is a good session. Oh no, wait. Almost misscrambled. This setup is good. The YoCube setup. I can tell if this is going to be the next YoCube, then I think a lot of people are going to buy it. The average full meal costs 200 rupee in a good restaurant. If we buy a 1,000 rupee cube, they're going to die because they wasted all their breath gasping. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, it depends on the prices of other things relative to the cube itself. So yeah, as I imagined, it's probably a more like luxury product. Oh! When did you start cubing? I started in 2019, I think. So it's been quite a few years now. Okay. So far, no timer issues, so everything's going swimmingly. Ayo. Ayo. 12, 11, 12, 11. Okay, still a long way to go for the average. "2019 feels like it was a year ago." Whoa. I mean, it doesn't for me. Do you do clock? I don't, but I know how to solve it. Mo's a lot faster than me at clock. He's more of the clock person. No. I was cooking for a while until I didn't. So I messed that solve up. I tried something too fancy and it didn't work. That was terrible. That's easily going to be the worst solve of the session. Just pretend that never happened. 70 rupee is $1. Is it? Oh. Cool. This is good. Ignore. What a weird average. I just realized. 11, 12, 11, 27, 12. Strange average of solves there. This is a very nice average. This is a very nice average. Ignore the 27 second solve. And everything else considered. It's a very nice average. So someone can live here with $1.3 or 100 rupees per day. Oh. This cube's good. This cube is good. Would you share your age? I am 23. I turned 23, I think, like 2 weeks ago. No, 1 week ago. Whoa. Yeah. I'm 23 years of age. Hello, Danny T. Damn. Learn the COL. Hands on fire. Yeah, the solves have been good recently. Have you tried the Luke YS3M? I have, but not at the same time. So I haven't tried the Luke YS3M, but what I have tried is the Luke lube setup in the YS3M. I did that yesterday. I didn't try the exact amount of lubes though, because I don't know what proportions the lubes are in. But I have tried the lube combo, if that makes sense. I did that yesterday with the ball core cube. Okay, this is good. This is really good. This is on par with probably one of my best performances to date. This is the YoCube setup in the YS3M. Ball core UV. Magic clothes. So I'm using Dignitas, Weight 5, Mystic, and DNM. Decent session best average of 12, apparently. Oh, we're close. We are close. So my current average of 12 is a 1312, and the best average of 12 is a 1262. So we are only 4/10 away now from the best average of 12. That average of 25, though, Jesus. That was a good average. I don't know how I managed that. But what a good average of 12. Record average of 5 incoming. Probably not. Although, yeah, I'm not doing too bad, to be honest. I think I could do it. Yeah, those are the Cube with Me records. The oldest standing record is the average of 12. I haven't got a better average of 12 since episode 16. And episode 16 was easily like 2-3 months away now. It's been a long time. I can't remember what episode that was, what cube I was trying on that day, and how I managed to get such a legendary average of 12. But today might be the day that the longest standing Cube with Me record is about to get beaten. No, that could have been a lot better. 1293, we are getting close. We are getting close. If I can get a sub 14 now, I think we'll be right on that average of 12 record. But what a start to the session. 37 solves in, and we're already popping off. So this is really good. I need to just hope it doesn't go downhill from here. I don't know what to do. Messed up. I messed up. Now, nah. I think I messed up. My average of 12 is gone. The window of opportunity has disappeared. Maybe it'll open up again later this stream, but that is sad. What an average though. Whoa, that 27 ruined it. 11, 12, 11, 27, 12, 13, 11, 12, 14, 13, 15. Maybe it's not over. Chug just before average of 12. Sub 13, no pressure. Ah, I messed up. I messed up. Nope, the average of 12 is gone. It's left us. Average of 25 could drop now though. Actually no, I need an 11-second solve. That ain't happening. The window's gone, but it'll come back. Took my Gantu YS3M apart for the first time last night for maintenance. It was fun. Yeah, I like enjoying. I enjoy like setting up cubes, especially if you have a good like music playlist in the background. It's a very like therapeutic experience. No, no. What happened there? 1374. So average of 25. I need a good solve here. I need a really good solve here. I think the window's gone. The window's left us. I'm gonna have to start from scratch and get 12 more good solves. I'm cleaning right now. Yeah, it's a good Like when I'm cleaning out cubes, that's usually the most tedious part of like setting up a cube, is like taking it apart, wiping it all down. So I usually have something in the background. So it's a good thing to have, like just to keep you busy. AUF again messed up. 3 13-second solves in a row. Not like amazing, but I'm pretty sure I'm already a second faster on this cube than I was with the UV. With the non-UV, I mean. Another 13-second solve, 4 in a row. My fingers have some lube on, so my keyboard also has lube, but it's on the keycaps. You should have like a towel or something next to you that you can just wipe on. Okay, this can be a good average, I think. We are on track for some good solves today. So hopefully it's good. Everything's looking fine. Everything is in good shape. Okay. Another one. Whoa. New best average of 25. Average of 12 isn't moving, sadly. 5 13-second solves in a row. What a consistent average. That's a good thing, actually. I just need to keep consistent. That was a nice 5 solves there. No hiccups. Very smooth. Do you think cubing sessions daily can get me better at cubing? It can if you're learning something new in the sessions. If you're like me and you're just doing solves every day, it probably won't make much of a difference. You have to be like learning algs and like new techniques and stuff like that as well. So it's not just cubing. Is that PB? It's not PB, no. My PB average of 25 is a 1271, so still a long way to go. I hope this average of 50 might instantly break it though. Imagine that. I've never had that happen to me before. 1342 for an average of 50. Maybe not. Probably not. Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a 0.01 second difference between 41 and 42. Good observation there. Was that a 13-second solve, or am I being trolled? It was. Oh my goodness. Like, part of me feels like the timer's just stopping at 13 seconds every time. And I'm just getting, like, terrible solves. But, nah, that was a genuine solve. I'll take it. Somehow I'm, like, really good on this cube. This might be a surprise main. I might main this over the GAN 12. Who knows? It's performing really well so far, though. Why did it take me that long to recognize that? Or did I just beat? Average of 25. Average of 25 is dropping hard. Do you have a dog? I don't. Do you have any tips on learning CLL? Learn them slowly and steadily. Don't take any breaks. This is consistent. This cube is very consistent. Look at that line of 13-second solves. That 115 is like a blip. But those solves are just consistent. I mean, for context, remember that, picture that in your mind, and I'll compare it to yesterday. Like, you got 17s, you've got... I guess it was reasonably consistent towards the end. If I go back to, like, this time last session, so if I go back to session there, I was getting 15s, 14s, 12s, 19s, 16. So I'm way more consistent now with this cube so far. And I think it's the UV and the Yo setup. Just picked up the hobby, trying desperately to get sub 60. PB is 105. Yeah, good luck with that. I think you'll get it eventually. But if you do want to improve faster, you might want to learn the CFOP method if you haven't already. Also remember to have a good balance between time solves and untimed solves. Because I think if you do time solves all the time, you'll develop bad habits and you'll start rushing certain stuff. So do have a good mixture of just taking your time and also like going as fast as you can. That tends to help. Yeah, good luck. Sub 60 is a big barrier. No. Okay, I messed up the streak. I jinxed it. I was just talking about consistency. F12 slows me down the most. Yeah, I'd highly recommend doing a lot of untimed F12. Because typically, I remember when I started F12 and I was doing timed solves, I was doing a lot of this. Like that, you know what I mean? Like a lot of U moves and a lot of like this flicking around the cube. But if you do a lot of untimed solves and you just take your time, you end up with a bit more like fluid turning. And also you become more efficient. So don't focus on turning speed, focus on using less moves. That's what I would say. I've messed up. What on earth? My fingers are sticky now though. That could have been when I lubed the core. Now my fingers are all like sticky and weird. So I have to go wash them again. Because it was like slimy on the outside of the bottle for some reason. And now that it's slowly drying up on my fingers. Decent. I mean, we've fallen off a little bit these last 3 solves. I hate this cube. Oh, okay. What's your reasoning? I mean, it's not amazing, but it seems to be doing the job at the moment. 2 solves away from an average of 50. This could be a killer average of 50. We'll have to see. Too many ARPAMs. This is probably not the place to ask, but after CLL, should I learn EG1 or EG2? Learn EG1 first, probably. It makes the most sense to learn EG1 after CLL. But I'm not a 2x2 expert, so maybe someone else can chime in. Another ARPM. What? Average of 50 is 1389. We are close. We are close. We are 4/10 off. I think we can beat the average of 50 today and knock the Guhong Pro off the timesheet. And I think we can beat average of 69 today as well. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We are only a few tenths away. And that average of 50 is only going to drop today. Hopefully. Hopefully this isn't the peak average of 50 so far. These scrambles are terrible. Okay, we're back on that 13-second grind. $13.87. So remember, the time to beat for the average of 50 is the 13.42. Still a long way to go. $13.79. That's solid. It has a lot of lockups. Yeah, it depends on turning style and setup. My hands are very sticky now. Okay. I did the wrong algorithm. Yeah, it seems like I've peaked. I have peaked. The average of 50 hasn't gone down, which is sad. Very sad. I think we fell off a bit. Although we're doing really well at the moment. Really well. We're only a few tenths off all the records. So I need a good skip, and maybe I can get a good solve today. Like, these scrambles are so bad. That JPerm recognition was so bad. Okay, I'm doing alright. I'm not doing as bad as I probably think. I'm being consistent, and that is good. Another RA perm, yeah, agreed. There's so many R perms. I can't remember if that was that solve or the solve before. I'm getting so many R perms. No, +2. That would have beaten the average of 50 as well. That's so sad. Ugh. Okay, we'll have another chance. It's fine. To solve the cube using OLL, you need PLO as well. Yeah. Because without both, you can't do anything. These scrambles are so bad. PLL skip on a bad solve. Well, it wasn't bad. 12 seconds is fine. But These cubicle mini mats are really nice, by the way. I am sponsored, but this surface is thick. So when you do drop the cube, it feels very soft. Finally something that isn't an RA perm. That's good. I've been staring at CLL sheet for so long the colours are making no sense anymore. You need a break. Hello, Cube Kid. What's up? Yeah, you probably need a break. And then come back to it after a while and everything will make sense. Oh, that was shaky. 13.95 average of 50. This isn't good. I mean, it's alright, but we're running out of time. I'm gonna need some sort of miracle with these next 42 solves. Oof. I'd say the next bad solve, I'm gonna go clean my hands of this like sticky lube residue. Sometimes the lube leaks out of the cube as well. I don't know if that happens with anyone else. But since I put the lube on the surface of the pieces and I use Dignitas, a bit of that stickiness is on my fingers. And so I will probably clean them off if I get a bad solve now. That'll be my excuse. No excuses so far then. We're doing alright. Let's use a cloth. A cloth doesn't help. It doesn't help removing the stickiness because it's silicone. So I'd probably have to wash them off. Although this wipe. How does the UV compare to the non-UV? I'd say it's a lot better. Unless you're patient enough to do like 100 solves out of the box where it's not grippy, like I did yesterday, you'll probably enjoy the UV a lot more. It is more expensive though, so you do have to bear that in mind. But it does also require less setup. So there is a bit of a trade-off there. Use like a cotton cloth. That's kind of worked actually. Although I feel like I've just smeared like lube residue on my fingers because this is my cube wipe. I feel like I've just wiped silicone on my hands. I like frosted plastic. Yeah, fair enough. Go for it then. But it will take a while to get grippy. Decent. I'll take it. I'm not on track to beating anything. Whoa, what's happened? What's gone wrong? How do you find if a cube is frosted or matte? I call them the same thing. People use frosted and matte as like interchangeable terms. The time is working now? Yeah, true. I haven't had an issue yet. Maybe it's the way the cable is like placed. Maybe it disconnects or something, I don't know. I haven't had an issue so far. I had a lot of issues yesterday though. Another humongo pause. Terrible. Yeah, I think I'm gonna clean my hands off. I shall be right back in a bit. I'll speed through it this time. Do not go anywhere. I'm back. I have returned. Hello, Rohan. What's up? Yo. Okay. So far, let's give it a bit of a half-time report here. 62 solves in. Average of 5. Peaked at 1384. Has gone downhill ever since. So far, compared to the Cube with me records, I am not on track for anything major yet. I'm still like half a second off. Everything. So still, I need to find another half a second if I want to smash some records today. And that is my primary goal with this cube. I think this cube is capable of doing it as well. Okay, yeah, this is much better. The grip's improved. Terrible. Terrible. My look ahead's gone worse. Decent. I will take that. How should I get faster at 3x3? Become more efficient. Try and use fewer moves in F12. Assuming you're already using CFOP. If you aren't using CFOP, then probably learn CFOP. Become efficient at F12. That's my tip. Because I feel like that tip applies to a wide range of people. There's still a long way to go in what's it called? In F12. First 2 layers. Okay. What do you study? I don't study anymore, but I did study mechanical engineering, which is very nerdy. Yeah. I might have misscrambled this one, but that's fine. Terrible. Ouch. We've fallen off. I'm curious what this average of 69 is going to be now. I feel like I've messed up a bit. 3 15-second solves in the last 5 solves. That's not good. Why is chat so slow today? It's mainly because people like to just lurk in stream, and that's alright. Like having it in the background whilst they're doing other stuff. I feel like that's the norm. Which is cool. Okay, that's more like it. We need more souls like that. By the way, am I in frame? Like, am I center frame when I'm solving? I hope I am. Can confirm I'm lurker. Yeah. I tend to lurk quite a lot as well. Yeah. It's a good thing to have like something chill in the background. And I try to make these streams as chill as possible. Apart from the obvious rage when I mess up. Ooh, I messed up on PLL there. That could have been sub 10. That could have been sub 10. Yeah. So far so good though. I mean, apart from the random scatters of 15-second solves. So far so good. This is a terrible scramble. Let's move over to yellow cross. This is a risk. I haven't done yellow cross in a while. And there's a reason why I haven't done yellow cross in a while. Whoa, I slammed that on the desk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a touch of D&M. Oh, this bottle's sticky. That's going to mess up my hands. One drop. Why is the bottle so sticky? There you go. It's the type of label they've used. Yeah, I'm fine. And then I'll break that in whilst... Yeah, that's made a difference, definitely. Another RA perm. Again. I mean, you're an engineer now? Technically, yes. Professionally, no. Yeah. Hello, McKenna. Welcome back to another stream. You're on a streak. Are you color neutral? I'm not. No. Rip. F's in the chat. I want to become, at a minimum, dual color neutral. So at some point, I'm going to do a cube with me, but I'm only allowed to use yellow cross. And I can't do anything else. And that's going to force me to learn yellow cross. I don't know when that's going to be. Probably when I run out of cubes. Another ore perm. Oof, added damage to the stack back there. Oh, I think I misscrambled as well. Ooh, we're on track to beat the average of 69. That's something, that's something. You should become color neutral or dual neutral. It's not hard. It definitely isn't. I just don't practice enough. So that's probably my next aim. I'm so close. Yikes. The last 30 solves. Let's have a quick update next to the Cube with Me records. Average 69, 13, 92. It's away. Maybe a bit like 3/10. Ugh. Not on track for any records yet. That's kind of sad. Opinions on Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I haven't heard that track before. I'm assuming that's a song. Probably a metal song. Since I'm aware that you are a fan of like rock music. It does sound like a rock band. Glitched out. Ooh. Yeah, I get random like lag spikes on my PC. I need to work them out. Sub 14 today is possible. It is. It is on the radar. 1417 mean. The best karaoke song. Oh. I'm not familiar with it. Should probably give it a listen. Yo, cube's gone slippery. Some lube on the outside. What do you think of the YS3M V5 ball core? It's a good cube. It's a good cube. It also holds the cube with me. Is it on there somewhere? It's not. That's shocking. It used to hold the average of 50 record and the average of 69 before the Guhong knocked it off. But it was good. I think if I go back to it, I could potentially get some really good souls on it. Okay, I need to focus up. These next 30 solves need to be amazing. Do you think that a YouTuber can also be a YouTuber at the same time? Yes. Mike Boyd makes YouTube content. He occasionally makes those like Rubik's Cube videos. Yeah, highly recommend with a group of friends. Oh. What's this song? Oh, it's somewhere further up. My scroll wheel's messed up, so I can barely scroll. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Noted. No, I've fallen off. I have fallen off. I feel like I'm turning too fast and my brain can't keep up. I return after researching a solar eclipse that's gonna happen in my area soon. Ooh. RIP average of 100. I don't know yet. Chat, is this real? He's falling off. Yeah, that's a very like streamer thing to say. Chat, is this real? Ooh. Oh, and it duplicated it for me. I do not want that. Well, I do want that, but not as a duplicate. Oh. Maybe I need to just keep saying I've fallen off. Maybe that's like the code word for a good solve. Mid. I can do better. Ooh. Average of 50 has returned. And I can get a good... If I get a good solve now, average of 50 is back on the cards. Are you liking the Huameng YS3M Bolko UV? I am. It's a good cube. How long is the stream going to be? Until I get 100 solves. It's whenever that is. I don't have a runny nose. Is this room too cold? Oh, I forgot to unmute. I forgot to unmute. My bad. How long have I been unmuted for? Was that like a minute? Oof. My bad. Also forgot to turn on that light. Yeah, I was muted. My bad. Where are we? Because I have a button on my Stream Deck. So now I press it, and boom. And then I press it again, and then it unmutes the mic. New mat. Yeah, I got, in my package, I got a bunch of cube mats. So I've got some on the back desk there as well. They're pretty good. I like them. They're much thicker than the large ones. And I use them as mouse mats sometimes as well when I'm gaming. Yeah. Let's improve. This next solve should be a good one. I will take that. 12-second solves are good. Am I unmuted? Yeah, I'm unmuted. How are you going to game with that mouse? I'm struggling, to be honest. The scroll wheel's bad. And in general, like, so on the bottom, you're supposed to have like rubber feet on them. I'll crop in. It's supposed to have rubber feet, but, oops, accidentally clicked. But like, they've come off. They've come off on this one, so it's not as grippy anymore. So my mouse is bad. I'm getting a new mouse in a few days. I'm waiting for it to arrive. And hopefully that should improve things a bit. Oh no. Panic. Terrible. Oh no. I can't afford any bad solves now because this is when the stakes increase. I'm so close to so many records. What games do you play? I play Valorant. I play FIFA with Mo. I play a game called Boomerang Fu, which is a game not many people play. It's like a local multiplayer game. It's good. Shows that Stream Deck thing. It's like a keyboard with buttons, but there's screens, so you can press stuff. So all my streaming stuff is on this button, and then I press stuff. So like I've got buttons for each thing, like face cam. Right now I'm on CS timer, but I can trigger the unboxing screen, the face cam screen, the be right back screen. I pressed it there. I shouldn't have pressed it. And then I have other stuff as well. But yeah, it's cool. It's really good. If you're a streamer or you plan on streaming, I highly recommend it. Or if you have some extra money and you want like some sort of productivity tool, it's really good. Ooh, crop. 14-second solves aren't good enough anymore. I need to get sub 14s if I can. Do you play Minecraft? I do very occasionally. I wouldn't call myself a Minecrafter, but I do dabble occasionally in the Minecraft. Not recently though. It's been a while since I last played. What rank are you in Valorant? I am silver 1 at the moment. I peaked silver 3 last act, and then I stopped playing for a while, and now I'm silver 1. But yeah. I don't play, I wouldn't say I'm a sweaty Valorant player. Like, I'm a very much a casual player. That last layer was slow. 20 solves to go. I am in no shape at the moment. This isn't good. But yeah, I am silver 1. Video games or cubes? I would say video games. There's more variation. Terrible, 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 terrible. What am I gonna do? Actually, no, I'm not gonna do anything. I need to just improve my look ahead. Because the cube's good, but my cubing isn't. We do have a cube simulator. So I had the idea recently. Well, not recently, because I've already set it up. I solved the cube. Actually, no, I'll save it. I'll save it. No. What's gone wrong? What has gone wrong? Oh no. The pressure's getting to me. Maybe it's fatigue kicking in now. I'm still trying to understand F12. Yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the solve. So once you get F12 down, that's like the rest is easy, I think. F12 is the hardest bit. So it will take a while. You probably have to be pretty patient. But you'll get it eventually. No, what am I doing? That's good. The cube bounces upwards because of the recoil from this cube mat. Oh, something dropped. I don't know what that was. But yeah. Short scramble. This could be it. Is F12 and pseudo slotting F12 the same? It's different. So pseudo slotting is when it's a more advanced thing after you learn like basic F12, where like you get a bit more creative with how you insert certain edges and corners. But it's not quite the same. It's like a more advanced extension of F12. At least that's how I understand it. Not good enough, not good enough. I think my window went... since that fail for the average of 12 record, I haven't beaten it since. So my window did really just go. I'm trying to understand Cubed's tutorial, my mind is blown. I'd say just take your time, maybe watch it multiple times. Maybe watch multiple tutorials. Because people explain stuff in different ways. Okay, this could be it. I need some really good solves now. I've been saying this for a while, but take my time. Slow down. Use as much inspection as I need. Let's do this. No. Ah. I plus 2'd. That could have been the best solve of the session right there. Plus 2. No. The auto alignment didn't kick in. No cheating. That counts as a plus 2. What's the best cube? There's a lot of cubes. I would say it depends on your budget, because there's a good cube at every budget. So it depends on what you're willing to spend on a cube. If you have an unlimited budget, I'd say get the GAN 12. If you have a limited budget and you've, let's say you've got a $10 budget, get the RS3M V5, the cheapest one, or the cheap one. Then, if you've got a $20 budget, get the Guhong Pro. If you've got a $30 budget, get the RS3M V5 Ball Core UV. If you've got a $40 budget, then get the Tornado V3 flagship. So it depends on what budget you've got. But those would be my best cubes at each budget milestone. Hello Zidan, hello Rubik Van, that rhymed kind of. Hello Moko. I don't know if you were in stream before, but yeah, hello. Hello Svoda, welcome to the stream. We are reaching the final stage in this average. Can I break some records before the average finishes? Not amazing, but I'll take it at this point. The cube's good. That's the problem. It's I'm not performing to the cube's full potential. Best super expensive cube is GAN, but not the latest version. It's the GAN 12. Yeah. The best super expensive. It's the GAN 12 UV, in my opinion. It's the one I'm the most consistent on, and it's also the one that most of the pros use. I've messed up. Terrible. I'm gonna erase that solve immediately. Well, not erase it, but yeah, that was bad. Okay, 10 solves to go. Final stint. Hello, CMed. No, DNF. Rip. Rip. I recovered it well, but just popping in. Yeah, how you doing? So far, it's not going to plan. I think I fell off at around 60 solves, and I haven't come back since. Not amazing. Again. Ugh. Very sad. This session fell off. Let's see what the average of 100 is though. The means dropped by a solid 0.2. No, let me take my time. There we go. I just need to take my time. Average of 5 and average of 12, I think, are still on the cards if I can nail these next few solves. But it's going to be desperate. Last ditch attempt. I tried my friend's GAN 14 and it's good, but it pops and it does not fit my turning style. Also, it's too expensive. Yeah, the GAN 14 isn't good. A lot of people have said that cube's really bad. Just ended up learning full OLL and S-layer is quite good, not what I expected. S-layer on GAN 12 UV. How much better is it compared to the GAN 11 Pro? In my opinion, it's a big jump. I think no one uses the 11 Pro anymore, like professionally. Everyone switched to the 12. Okay, average of 12, maybe. Average of 5, maybe. I'm gonna need to really dial in for these next couple of solves. Solve 95. Solve 93 was good this time around. I didn't get cursed. Oh, this is terrible. Like, all the edge pieces are on the top layer. I don't know what to do with that. This is why I need to be dual color neutral. I think that one was over from the get-go. Okay. Last average of 5 of this session. Solved 93 was good. It was good this time around. Usually it's cursed. Those of you slightly more OG viewers will know of the Solved 93 curse. I want to buy a cube, but don't know why, but I have a huge bias towards V9. I'd say get the V9 then. It's a good cube, so you won't regret it. I'd say get it. 2-look is going well for me. Yeah. 2-look is good. But I think eventually you're going to have to migrate. What was that? Skip? Hold up. This is a very good start to the average. This is going to be a mere consolation prize at this point, because I'm 100% sure this ain't going to be an average of 100 best. When is your next live stream? I have a schedule. I'll send it in chat. This is my live stream schedule. So the next one's tomorrow. And then I have a member-only stream on Saturday. And then I'm trying the Super Waylongs next week. As well as the Waylong V9 20 magnet ball core. So it's going to be a busy week. I also need to get some videos out as well. So it's not just streams. Ooh, okay. This is getting interesting. So I just got a 1206 average of 5, which is really good. Probably one of my better average of 5s in recent weeks. 1176 is the best. I am 3 solves away from potentially smashing that. These next 3 solves need to be killer. One more 11-second solve and I think I've nailed it. Okay, pressure is on. Pressure's on for this one. I'll take it. 13's good. It's probably not good enough. I will take it. 2 solves to go. This is my last chance to get any cube with me record with this cube. Okay. We've hit 2 hour and 11 minutes. These streams are getting long now. I just realized. Cubing battle tomorrow with Phoenix, the Cuber, who is our Discord mod. Not Discord mod. YouTube mod. No. I choked under pressure. His average is ruined. It's ruined. Actually, you know, one more good solve and it could be something special. Although, no, I can't actually. I can't beat it. I've ruined it. So this is it. This is just for the average of 100 now. Nope, I've messed up. Fatigue has kicked in. I think I hit my physical limit. RIP. Has the real Cubehead chilled out in your live streams before? He has for a couple of minutes until stream crashed. Yeah. Have you lubricated the cube because it turns so good? It's very smooth. 14, 13 average of 100. That is very strong. So let me quickly go over to Cube With Me stats. I've kept track of every Cube With Me record. Or like every Cube With Me episode. A 13, what is it? 14, 13. Where would that rank me on the tables? A 14, 13 would put me... wait. Smallest to largest. That is my 6th best Cube With Me average I've ever got in 40 episodes. So it would have ranked episode 6. No, it would have ranked me 6th in 40 episodes. So I'd say that's pretty strong. So yeah. Didn't quite beat any records today. Let's put the screen up there. There's the records. There's the times we got today. Tomorrow's a battle with Phoenix. I have no idea what cube to use. So comment down below what cube I should use for that battle tomorrow. And I'll see what the majority says. But yeah, until then, I shall end the stream there. Hope you had a good stream. I shall see you next time. Comment in the comment section what cube I should use for the next stream, which is the battle with Phoenix the Cuber, the rematch. Yep, I shall see you next time. Bye.